Hello everyone, welcome to the another video edition of College Deco. In this video, I am going to explain all the details about MHT set. So we will majorly discuss about eligibility criteria, registration process and exam pattern. So MHT set, so before going through the eligibility criteria, let's see some of the major highlights of MHT set exam. So the total number of takers approximately for MHT set is 4 lakh. It's above 4 lakh. And the purpose of the exam is conducted for admission in BTech, BSc Agriculture and B Pharma courses. So through MHT set score you can get admission in any of these courses based on your eligibility criteria. And mode of the exam is online, so it's a computer based test, and minimal eligibility is class 12 either in PCM stream or PCB stream. And the total number of groups in MHT set are 2 groups. So you can opt for either PCM or PCB in MHT set exam based on your eligibility criteria. So marks for PCM is 200. So PCM stream exam is conducted for 200 marks and PCB stream exam is also conducted for 200 marks. And good score in MHT set is a 180 plus. So if you score 180 plus, it can be considered as a very good score in MHT set, and the difficulty level of exam can be moderate. It's neither difficult nor easy, but the questions are at par with the JEE main standard, and you can expect the exam like moderate in terms of difficulty. You can expect it as moderate. And the admission process, so once the MHT set results are out, a common admission process is conducted and you will need to participate in that common admission process for admission in BTech, BSc Agriculture, B Pharma or Diploma in or Pharma D courses, not Diploma in Pharmacy, Pharma D. So through MHT set you can also get admission in Pharma D. So MHT set eligibility criteria for BTech. So if you want to get admission in BTech, so these are the eligibility rules. So you should have passed class 12 with mathematics as one of the major subjects and physics chemistry as the subject. So PCM, physics chemistry mathematics as the subject in class 12, and if you have passed class 12 in occasional subjects with minimum qualifying marks like 40% to 45%, you are eligible to take admission in MHT. You are eligible to take admission in BTech. So if you have diploma in engineering and technology, if you have passed polytechnic, then also you can take admission in first year BTech course. So basically after diploma in engineering you can get lateral entry admission in BTech, but if you want to start with first year of BTech, then also you are eligible to take admission. So but if you want to take lateral entry admission after diploma in engineering, then you need to participate in DSC, direct second year engineering admission process. So candidates with a BSc degree can also get admission in BTech through MHT set. So you should belong to Maharashtra state category or Maharashtra state domicile to be eligible for Maharashtra state quota admission. So if you want admission under Maharashtra state quota, then you should be the domicile of Maharashtra. You should be a permanent resident of Maharashtra. Either you or your parents should be a permanent residents of Maharashtra, and you should have pursued your education like class 10th or 12th from Maharashtra state only. Candidates from other states are considered under All India candidature. And eligibility criteria for B Pharma. So for B Pharma, physics and chemistry are the subjects, followed by mathematics or biology. Even if you have studied mathematics or biology, you can take admission in B Pharma. There is nothing like only PCB route. PCM candidates can also get admission in B Pharma. And same domicile rules applicable. You should be the permanent resident of Maharashtra for state quota admission. Students from other states can also apply, but they are treated under All India quota candidature. And eligibility criteria for BSc Agriculture. So if you want to get admission in BSc Agriculture, physics and maths are compulsory subjects along with biology. So PCB, biology or biotechnology. So PCB should be the stream if you want to get admission in BSc Agriculture. So if you have a valid percentile in ICAR AIEEE exam, then also you can appear for MHT set under state quota admission. If you have a valid score in ICAR exam, then you can get admission under All India quota, 15% All India quota. But if you want to get admission under state quota, then you can appear for MHT set. It is advisable to take MHT set even though you have cleared ICAR AIEEE for better admission chances. So requirements to fill MHT set application form. So if you want to fill MHT set application form, you should be ready with the following details, like scanned image of passport size photograph, which is mandatory, scanned image of signature, class 10th and 12th details. So you should enter your class 10th and 12th details in the application form. So you should be ready with class 10th and 12th details before filling the form. Aadhaar number or any other government government issued ID number. Category details. Category means your cash details, cash and category details, mobile number and email ID. Mobile number, email ID is mandatory for registration. So these are the requirements, basic requirements to fill MHT set application form. So MHT set application process. So if you want to fill MHT set application form, apart from the requirements, you need to follow the steps. So step 1 is registration. So in registration, you will complete the basic registration such as entering mobile number, email ID, basic details such as your name. Then you will receive an OTP on your mobile number, which will also have the login details. So login name and password, everything will be sent to your registered mobile number or email ID, and you should complete the primary registration. So step 2 is filling up the application form. So after the primary registration, the next step is form filling. So here you need to enter all your personal, education details, etc. And step 3 is photograph and signature. Upload. So you need to upload photograph and signature, scanned image of photograph and signature in the application form. You will also need to choose the exam center while filling the application form. And step 4 is fee payment. So you need to pay the application fee through online mode only, that is through digital payment methods by using credit card, debit card or internet banking facility. So the application fee is rupees 800 for general category and rupees 600 for reserved categories. And step 5 is application confirmation. So after the successful fee payment, you will receive a confirmation page. So you need to take the printout of that confirmation page. So MHT set exam pattern. So let's discuss exam pattern for PCM. So for PCM, the type of questions will be multiple choice questions, like objective based question. You will have 4 options and you need to choose the one, and you need to choose one correct answer. Total number of questions in mathematics are 50. So 40 questions will be from class 12 syllabus and 10 questions will be from class 11 syllabus. So 80% weightage for class 12 syllabus and 20% weightage for class 11 syllabus. So mathematics will have a total number of 50 questions and each question carries 2 marks. So maximum marks for mathematics is 100. So duration of mathematics is 90 minutes. So total number of questions in physics is again 50, 40 questions from 12th syllabus and 10 questions from 11th syllabus. So each question carries 1 mark. So maximum marks for physics is 50. Total number of questions in chemistry. So even in chemistry, you will have a total number of 50 questions for 50 marks. Each question carries 1 mark. So duration of our physics and chemistry is 90 minutes. So for mathematics, it's 90-minute duration, and for physics and chemistry together, it's 90-minute duration. So total 3-hour duration. So total number of questions in the exam is 150 and maximum marks is 200. So the entire PCM exam is conducted for 200 marks, comprising of mathematics, physics and chemistry. Exam pattern for PCB. So let's discuss about PCB exam pattern. So type of questions is multiple choice questions. So from botany, you will have 50 questions. So 40 questions from class 12 syllabus and 10 questions from class 11 syllabus, and each question carries 1 mark. So botany is for 50 marks and zoology is for 50 marks, which will have 50 questions and each question carries 1 mark. And from physics you will have 50 questions and from chemistry you will have 50 questions. So each question carries 1 mark. So total number of questions in PCB stream are 200 and the maximum marks is 200, which means each question carries 1 mark from every section: botany, zoology, physics and chemistry. So that's all about the exam pattern of PCB. So if you are looking for syllabus, admit card details and other details about the exam, we will do a separate videos on syllabus, admit card and other details. We will do a separate videos on those aspects. Also a detailed registration process, you can find a separate video on our YouTube channel. So if you are looking for MHT set exam dates, you can check the relevant video available on our YouTube channel. So stay tuned to College Deco for more updates on MHT set exam. Thank you.
If you like this video, do like, share, comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel.